Hi there, welcome to the latest episode of my 10-minute moan. The topic of this 10-minute moan is SNP with a begging bowl out to try and get their budget through. Now, just to give you a sort of summary of what's going on here, in the Scottish Parliament, the Scottish Government must get their budget approved, or we go into an automatic cycle of an election. So obviously, when you have a majority government, it's a sort of shoe-in. You turn up, you put your budget down, and you say, that's it, right? But the SNP now are in a minority government, so it's not as clear-cut. So what's happening is the budget will need to get approved sometime in the next 6 weeks, roughly. And they're all posturing, because you've got the SNP needing to get somebody to lend them a hand here, right? Now, the most obvious out of the three possibles would be Alba, because obviously they're nationalist parties, but Alba kind of haven't been too nice about SNP recently, so that probably won't happen. So the next two are SNP allies, the Greens, who are already talking about a potential renewing of the agreement which seen them power share. They're saying that after the next election, then if the pack of cards lay that they could form a government, then they might, which is ridiculous anyway. So they're a possibility, and so surprisingly are the Lib Dems. And the Lib Dems have said that as long as the budget doesn't have anything in it that sets money aside for independence, referendums, etc., drive for independence, as a unionist party, they couldn't have that, they couldn't vote on that. But as long as it didn't have that, and maybe some things that they did like, then they might vote for the budget, right? So you get they two starting to go, well, give us something in the budget and we'll vote for it. But what's absolutely remarkable is in the last 12 hours, the absolute audacity of the SNP. What they've done in the last about 12 hours is they've put out comments by Swinney and pulled in a surprising charity to tell people that they should let this budget go through. And it is proper cringeworthy, right? What John Swinney done, he came out first yesterday and said, if you don't vote this budget through, you're giving in Elon Musk. Now, I'm not quite sure how anybody voting or not voting for a Scottish budget is anyway giving in or not giving in to Elon Musk, because I've not really heard him comment on the Scottish budget at all. But I'm really unsure how John Swinney, I mean, that's just proper nutty politics. That's like, there's a bandwagon going, I'm on it, right? And he's jumped on it and went, Elon Musk. If you don't vote for the budget, then you're Elon Musk, right? Completely forgetting that quite a lot of people might think Elon Musk's on the right track right now, and some people will not, right? Because that's how life is. But you, in your wee sheltered life, think, say Elon Musk, because everybody thinks he's a bad man, and that'll get my budget through. And I'm quite concerned about your mental health, to be honest with you, John, because I can't understand how you can marry those two things. And the other bit of the begging bowl was, oh, hold on. And the other bit out for the begging bowl was an article that came out, I think, the Daily Record, where a leading children's charity urges Holyrood to pass the SNP budget. Right? So now we've got this major charity, who is Save the Children, who are quite a big, well-known, respected charity, if there is any respected charities left. And I'll rephrase that. Is there any respectful charities left that the SNP give money to? Now, what they've said is you need to vote for it because it's better for children, right? Okay, fair enough, right? I have never heard a charity come out and talk about a budget and ask people to help pass a budget in my natural life. Now, I might just have missed it, right? But I'm quite willing to predict that it's not a normal thing, right? Charities don't count, or newspapers go to charities and say, well, what do you think of the new budget? Oh, I think it's all right. I think we need to vote for that. Right, it doesn't happen. Right. Now, funnily enough, just by pure coincidence, not that long ago, the Scottish SNP government gave Save the Children £200,000 for a fundraiser for a foreign country. Right? And we give them often money. And often it's for foreign projects. Right? So isn't it funny that this charity, now let's join the dots here, there's about 3 or 4 to tie in together, right? So just stay tuned, right? So this charity that get money from Scottish Government, SNP, come out and tell folk to vote for a budget that if the budget doesn't get through, could see the end of the SNP in power as a Scottish Government. You figured it out yet? Right? So, absolute bonkers. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you've not already done so, please hit the subscribe and the notification bell. Comments below, always good fun in there. But most important of all, unless you're a John Swinney telling us about Elon, you're telling Elon Musk if you don't vote for his budget, or charities who possibly get some benefits from having SNP in place, try to keep them in place. Not you guys, but
everyone else, have a great day. Cheerio, bye now.